If you're a skilled professional and you've had your eye on Australia for quite some time, I don't blame you. After all, it is one of the top destinations in the world for skilled professionals to want to move to. So it comes as really good news that the visa process for high-skilled individuals has been made quicker and easier as per the latest updates issued by the Australian government. So if you're looking to move to Australia or you have your options open and Australia is one of the places you're considering, today's video has all the information you need to make that move. In today's video, we're talking about all the latest visa updates by the Australian government and how they impact you. I'm Ashika, and on this channel we normally talk about moving to the UK, Germany or the Netherlands, and now a lot of other countries like you can see. And with that, let's dive in. The Australian government has been looking to get a lot more high-skilled workers in the country to fill up existing vacancies. So as a result, they decided to revamp their entire visa process and immigration process to speed up the process and make it easier for high-skilled immigrants to move to the country and to ease out the entire PR process after that. The aim is not just to make the visa process easier for high-skilled professionals, but also to retain international students. In September last year, the Australian government increased its intake to 195,000 migrants, up 35,000 from the previous year. Now, this was done to help businesses that were battling shortages of workers across all jobs, and the government also pledged more staff and funds to speed up the entire visa process. Now, thanks to the bilateral agreement signed between India and Australia in 2023, there were a bunch of new visa updates and all in favor of Indians. From the 1st of July, Indian graduates studying in Australian tertiary institutions can now apply for work without a visa for up to 8 years under the Mobility Arrangement for Talented Early Professional Schemes, or MATES. Something to bear in mind is that to be eligible for the MATES program, candidates must be below 31 years, have obtained their education from a recognized and verified institution, and be in the early stages of their careers. And the Australian government will open up to 3,000 slots under this program every year to allow young professionals from India an option to work in Australia without a visa for a maximum of 8 years. MATES, if you were not aware, is a temporary visa program which is available for Indian professionals from fields including engineering, information and communication technology, mining, financial technology, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy, which means Indian professionals from these fields are also eligible for this visa. In another update, the working hours for students increased to 48 hours per fortnight. Now, this has been done to ensure that students are able to stay focused on their education while still being able to support themselves financially. However, this rule does not apply to individuals working in the aged care sector. They are permitted to work unlimited hours until the 31st of December 2023. And temporary skilled visa holders who had been denied the opportunity to apply for PR will be able to do so by the end of this year. Now, Indians are not the only ones with visa updates. There are updates for all other countries, including updates which allow you to move to the UK. But before I discuss that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. When it comes to Brits, the working age for a working holiday visa has been raised from July 1st. The upper age limit for Brits applying for a working holiday visa for Australia and New Zealand has been raised from 30 years to 35 years. The change will now allow 16 million Brits from the age of 16 to live and work in either country for up to 3 years in total, with the time spread across different visits until the individual reaches 36 years. From the 1st of July 2024, Brits would also not need to meet any specified work requirements to qualify for the visa for Australia. Currently, they are required to work on a farm during their stay. Also, as a part of the visa agreement from the 31st of January 2024, Australians between the ages of 18 and 35 will also be able to apply for a Youth Mobility Scheme visa to live and work in the UK, again raising the upper limit from 30. They will also be able to extend this visa for a third year if they choose. The same rules are already in place for New Zealand applicants. Australia will also pilot 2 work exchange schemes from the 25th of September. Under the Early Career Skills stream, Brits aged between 21 and 45 years can be transferred to their employer's Australian office or undertake a short-term placement or secondment in the country for up to 1 year in a role relevant to their field of work. The Innovation stream will allow participants who have demonstrated a contribution to innovation in one of the eligible industries to work in Australia for up to 3 years. Now, these industries include research and development, renewable energy, artificial intelligence, medical technology, financial technology, agriculture, audiovisual and cultural. Now, I had mentioned earlier that I also cover moving to Netherlands, the UK and Germany among other countries, and the Netherlands, to be honest, is one of the best countries to move to at the moment. Now, if you're interested in jobs in the Netherlands, I highly suggest you watch this video.